Alright, so here it is, time to do another video, and you're probably wondering why the hell I'm holding a bass guitar. Well, the expansion pack came out, and the greatest thing that they added was a bass rig. Why is that great? Because it sounds amazing, A, and 2, because you can record in low latency mode, whereas before, recording bass without compression, to me, is a little difficult. Because the volume is kind of all over the place. So before, we would have to use a compressor on a track. You can't record in low latency mode. Now, with the compressor on the new compressor on the 11 rack in the expansion pack, I can record in low latency mode and basically go to tape, virtual tape, with my bass track and not feel like I've got to use a ton of plugins. Because it just sounds amazing, just straight from the 11 rack to Pro Tools, or whatever recording software you're using. On this particular rig, and I'll show you over here, the settings basically for all the little demo things that I'm getting ready to show. Real short stuff. Basically, the idea behind it, and as you'll see over here, I basically use a compressor, a little reverb, and it'll show like the mic settings, cab settings, and all that stuff while I'm talking. But basically what I did was play along to a bass track, a drum track. And I did that so that you could kind of hear how they mesh. Because it's like with guitar, you can get a great sounding guitar tone, but then you put it in the context of a mix and it's like, it's too much bass, too much treble, whatever. So this will kind of give you an idea. It was done really quickly, of course. It wasn't mixed. Everything is just kind of dry. A little reverb on the drums or whatever. But just kind of give you an idea how they mesh. And then the other one I did basically was a little instrumental piece that I'm working on. And just to kind of show you how with guitars and drums, how all that meshes together. So, here we go, let's get started. Oh, I forgot. I should probably tell you about the bass because it'll help explain why it doesn't sound as great as it could sound. It's an OLP. It's a $300 Music Man Stingray copy, basically. It's a Tony Levin model. It's really pretty. It plays great. It sounds good as far as I'm concerned because I'm not a bass player, so it could sound like crap, I don't know. But it records great. The pickups, I have no idea what they are. I wish I could get active pickups. I've had an active bass before and it sounds really great. But I don't even know if I can get replacement pickups for this thing. I got it because it was a 5-string. And again, it plays really great. The string spacing is a little tighter, which is good for me because I got little fingers. And anyway, I just thought I would mention that so that you know what you're kind of listening to. Let's do it.
Oh, so charming, it's alarming how charming I feel, and so pretty that I hardly can believe I'm real. See the pretty girl in that mirror there. Who can that attractive girl be? Such a pretty face, such a pretty dress, such a pretty smile, such a pretty me. I feel stunning and entrancing, feel like running and dancing for joy.